Hello everyone. From this video lecture, we will start the new subject that is electric motors and transformers. Subject code is 22418. So this subject is basically related to different types of electrical motors. That is, there are two types of supply, that is AC and DC supply. So on that supply, there are different types of motors which are working on this AC or DC supply and other devices such as transformer, single phase transformer, three phase transformer, and different types of transformer we will study in this subject. So let's start with chapter number one, that is introduction to electrical motors. So I have referred these books, that is electrical machines by author name is Ashfaq Hussain. Second is Principle of Electrical Machines by V.K. Mehta and Rohit Mehta. And third reference books which I have referred, that is Electrical Machines, that is by J.B. Gupta. So, what is electrical motor? So, electrical motor is basically device which converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. So, up till now, you will only listen that is generator. That generator converts that mechanical energy into electrical energy, but this is reversible action, that is the machine takes electrical supply as an input and gives the mechanical output. So basically it is a electromechanical energy conversion device which converts electrical energy first into magnetic field, and that magnetic medium is converted into again mechanical energy. So the medium for the energy transfer is a magnetic field. So these are the fundamentals of electromagnetic laws for electrical machines. So there are two fundamental electromagnetic laws, that is Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, which states that when the magnetic flux linking a conductor or coil changes, an EMF is induced in it whose magnitude is given by E is equal to N d phi by dt. So N is the number of turns and d phi by dt is rate of change of flux with respect to time. So basically, this is a magnet that is which contains S pole and N pole. So flux is always flows from N to S, and we put a conductor or insert a conductor in between this magnet. So there is a one condition, that is either you move a magnet and keep the conductor in steady position, or else you put keep a magnet in steady position and move the conductor. So basically it states that there is a relative motion between either magnetic field and conductor. So if this condition fulfills, there is a EMF, that is voltage is induced in this conductor. So this is a basics law which which is using, that is it is a fundamental law of generation. Second law is when current carrying conductor is of length L is placed at a right angle to a uniform magnetic field, that is this field, the conductor experience of mechanical force whose magnitude is given by F is equal to BIN, that is Maxwell's law. So when in previous conduction we only put the conductor, but in this case we put a current carrying conductor, that is conductor is placed, and in that conductor, inside of that conductor, current is flowing. So there is a two flux, that is this normal magnetic field and current flowing, which is created its own magnetic field around the conductor. That two fluxes, that two magnetic field interacts with each other, and force is created. That force is applied on this conductor, and the conductor starts to rotate. So this is the principle behind the electrical motor. So in later we will study the how the force is created in the conductor on the conductor. So there are some basic that is features of rotating electrical machines. So it basically any machine, any rotating machine consists of a shaft, stator part that which is a stationary, which is connected to the frame, and rotor. That is rotor means rotating part which is mounted on the shaft. So stator consists of different types of windings, either in connected in star or delta, and rotor consists of different types of rotor structures such as induction motor. There are two types of rotor, wound rotor and squirrel cage rotor. Uh, in sometimes it consists of windings, same as a stator winding or bars. So we will study it later on. So this is so basically any machines consist of rotating machine consist of stator part and rotor part. And in that is stator and rotor, there is a small air gap. When you will given a supply to the stator winding, it creates a magnetic field. That flux passes through this air gap and link with this rotor and creates and generates a EMF. That EMF generated in this rotor part, which it creates a flux. That flux, that rotor flux and stator flux interact with each other and generate a force which is applied on this rotor conductors. So the motor is starts rotating. So every rotating electrical machines has an outer stationary member that is called as stator and inner rotating member called as rotor. So both the stator and rotor carry concentrating cylindrical cores. That is, this part is a core, this iron part is core on which the coil is wound. These are made of ferromagnetic material and usually fabricated from laminated steel sheets. So why laminated steel sheets? So in order to reduce eddy current losses, by laminations we reduce the area, means reduce the resistance of that particular core. So if we reduce the sorry uh, increase the resistance of the core, so if we increase the resistance then there is no eddy current there. So in order to reduce that current we use laminated steel sheets. So there is a clearance between the two cylindrical ferromagnetic cores called the air gap, and every rotating electrical machines usually have exciting or field winding to produce the working flux, and armature winding in which working EMF is induced by the working flux. So in this case, for example, if we give a supply to the state, it create a working flux which is linked to the uh, rotor winding, which creates which generates EMF in that rotor conductors, and that for after generating EMF it will produce a flux, and that flux, that is rotor flux and stator flux links which interact with each other and produce a force which is utilized to rotate the. So the armature winding of both DC and AC machines carry only alternating current. So common magnetic flux phi crosses the air gap from one core to another in combined magnetic circuit. So these are the features of rotating electrical machines. So types of rotating electrical machines. So electrical machines, there are basically two types on supply wise, that is AC machine and DC machine. So DC machines works on the DC supply and AC machines works on the AC supply. In AC machine, again there are different types of motor, that is a synchronous motor and asynchronous or induction. So we will study what is synchronous and asynchronous in later. So first we will study the basics of basics things related to electrical motors. So direction of magnetic field in current carrying conductor. How we calculate the direction of uh, magnetic field in current carrying conductor. So basically, if we put a if we put a conductor and we know the direction of current. Suppose this is from upward direction. So, in order to find that magnetic field, how the magnetic field direction of magnetic field creates. So, we use a simple rule, that is a right hand thumb rule, which states that if the thumb of the right hand is in the direction of the current flow. So, if we put the thumb in the direction of current flow, so in this case, the current is in upward, so we put the thumb in the direction of the current. Then the curl fingers, if we curls our fingers around that conductor, it shows that direction of magnetic. So in this case, if we put the thumb in the direction of current and curl around the current, so that fingers denotes the direction of magnetic. So in this case, suppose it is a anti-clockwise. So if we change the direction of current, suppose it flows in downward direction like in this case, so the direction of magnetic field changes. So direction of magnetic field in downward direction current is clockwise, that such like this in diagram. So in next lectures, we will study the force on current carrying conductor lying in the magnetic field, how the force is created. Thank you.